Hello and welcome to another episode of Corgi Town, USA. I am Candy. In my lap is Chuckles, our spokescorg.
And I am Catherine, and outside the closed door, so they behave, is Digby and the honorary Corgi, Indy.
Yes, and Mortimer Barnabas and Booger, the little baby girl. And of course, Tito Bandito is in his crate because he's a puppy and he gets into things like a puppy does. So we're keeping him safe and out of the things. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. We have new episodes every Thursday, all about pet parent lifestyle, all things corgi, and traveling with your pet, grooming, training, health, all of those important things. And we are here today to talk about our creator series in which we bring on people who create pet things.
Yes.
So this will be a fun one. If you haven't checked out our creator series, I highly recommend you go through past episodes, different kind of crafts, different kind of yummies for pups. We had
books and paintings and art and
many mediums.
Many mediums.
Just
so much fun.
Yeah, it is. And we typically will lose equipment and then come right back because we have frapping corgis in the studio. So that's why we've decided to the end of the season to just shut them out of the studio because we've had to reconnect and readjust every single time. So they're not happy for us not letting them in. But we say, guys, we can't keep plugging everything in over and over.
That's right. That's right.
So this is a little bit of sanity. But should we bring our guests on?
Absolutely.
Okay. Everyone, please welcome Cynthia from Three Dog Bakery out of Chandler, Arizona. Welcome.
Thank you. Hi.
Thank you for taking time to join us today. We know you're actively running your business, and so we appreciate you coming on to tell us. But if you can just tell us about you and your why you wanted to start this business specifically.
Okay. I thanks for having me to start. I worked in insurance for about 10 years. I ran an insurance agency. And it just was not fun, not exciting, and I needed a change.
Insurance? No way.
Yeah. Yeah. No one's ever happy. Yeah, no one's ever happy talking to their insurance agent. So it was just taking a toll on me. Just wasn't fulfilling. And so I used to live in Texas, so I up and moved to Arizona, March of 2020. Sold my insurance agency, moved to Arizona, and then the pandemic, like everything, derailed all my plans and what I was planning to do. But I'm thankful because it did lead me to discovering the opportunity to opening a dog bakery. And I love dogs. I've loved dogs my whole life. Everyone, that's like the one thing everyone is like, oh, Cynthia, the dog lady, or the one that talks.
You're in good company here.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've always baked. I've loved baking. And and there was a Three Dog Bakery, in where I lived in Texas, close to my vet's office where I'd always take my dogs. I'm like, I love this idea. It's such a cute place. And when I moved out to Arizona, there wasn't really that much, there wasn't really anything. I think there was like one other bakery. I couldn't really find anything like that here. So I was like, why not? I love baking. I love dogs. So I gave it a shot, and here we are.
That's amazing. And congratulations on that, into your foray into entrepreneurship and doing this. So that's amazing. And it's very brave of you. I mean, good brave, we're glad, but I'm just saying,
yes,
I tip my hat to your gumption.
Yeah. Let me move. Let me fight a pandemic. And then let me open up something that's totally different than what I've been doing the last, I think you said, Cynthia, 20 years?
10 years. Yeah.
10 years. Okay.
Correct.
Still.
Yeah.
Crazy.
How old do you think she is, Kat?
I thought she started when she was 10. What do I know?
She's like, I was a child laborer.
My parents had me as a child laborer in their store, so
Yeah.
Is that what's wrong with you?
That is so much of what's wrong with me. Yeah, that and the fact that it was a shoe store that did shoe repair, so child labor and chemicals. That explains a lot.
Oh, that's why you're so twitchy.
That's right.
Anyhow, back to Cynthia.
This
is what we do. Thank you for your patience with us. But tell us about what's your favorite part of owning and having your bakery?
Well, kind of my why is I wanted to create a place that people could just come and kind of escape this crazy world we're living in right now, and just get some retail therapy and have a good place to support their dogs, because dogs are so important in our lives. And
yes,
couldn't agree more.
I know my babies have got me through so many tough times in my life, and just creating a space to celebrate that, and giving people the option to buy them treats, and bring them to a place to hang out and get to shop where normally they wouldn't be able to go out. My favorite thing is just seeing how happy people are when they come in, and they can't decide, they see all the treats and they can't decide which one. And then people bringing their dogs in, and I have two very reactive dogs. They're very protective of me. They're German Shepherds. They're my babies. They're great, but they would not allow customers.
They're spicy ones.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So they don't get to come in the bakery. So I do feel for people that have difficult dogs, and they're like, well, I don't really have a place to take them because I'm afraid if they're, reactive, or, but the way to get over that is to get them out in the world and get them used to going to places. So I definitely wanted to create a space where that was an option, to where people could bring their dogs and hang out with them and get them a fun treat too. So
yeah, and we love that. I go everywhere with mine.
Yeah.
I have 4, and I travel with them.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I love it.
I'm a masochist.
You're a masochist. Okay, I'm gonna reach over. We may edit this, we may not, but you just got a
floof. I felt it.
Yeah, you had a giant floof.
That's not unusual here.
No,
we have flying floof all over the studio.
Now,
eyeball.
I will say, so I about the store. I met Cynthia at the Chandler Chamber ribbon cutting for her store, and you walk in, and they have just like a human bakery. They have all kinds of treats, and they look.
Dogs aren't human.
And they look amazing. No, they are not.
Mine are.
They're so beautiful. They look amazing. I'm sure, and I know that they
look tasty.
They look tasty. I wanted to taste some of them, and a few people asked, can you? Yes, you can eat them. A few people were asking, it doesn't taste anything like our human treats because we want too much sugar.
Yeah.
And it's tasty because I did buy treats for my boys, and they love them.
Of course.
However, because it was a chamber, a networking event, you always serve food. You always serve food for the humans at the networking event. There was a sign at the human food that said, "This is human food. Yeah. Humans can eat it." Exactly, because the doggy treats were so beautiful. You just assumed that the chocolate chip cookies and little quiches were also for the doggies.
Looks like a cupcake, tastes like beef jerky.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So
I've gotten quite a few people to taste the treats. The carrot cake has been a human favorite because it does have a little bit more flavor because it has the cinnamon and actual carrots in it. But people always joke about eating them. Like, we've all tried them. Like, they're just you can eat them and they're just a little disappointed because they don't have sugar or salt, so they're bland. But yeah, it is all human grade ingredients. So
wow,
eat them. So.
Well, and that's the important thing. It's, you're getting a good product if it's made of human grade, that we're not feeding them the byproducts that have been adulterated.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I for sure wouldn't feed my dog anything that I wouldn't personally put in my body too. So yeah, I definitely try it all.
Yeah.
All right.
So do you have some favorite products?
Yeah.
Other than the carrot cake?
Yes.
Yeah, the carrot cake is pretty good. The cake itself, the frosting is a little bland. It messes with your head because you want it to be sweet, and so your brain is expecting it to be sweet. It's not.
It's laughing.
kind of odd, but yeah.
Wow. And what else is
I'm
what
just
is
imagining Kat laughing over here because I'm guessing you maybe have sampled this.
No, I have not. I
Okay.
did no, I won't do
That was a
that.
little bit hard of a belly laugh. I
Yeah,
thought you
that
might be up to
just
something over there.
no, no.
That's so fun. I mean, we'll have to come in and visit since Kat has visited there. Now, it's a franchise, Three Dog
Yes.
Bakery. This is your property.
Hmm.
There's a history with Three Dog Bakery, right? How they got started?
Yes, yes. It's actually I can't remember. I think they say it's the first the world. I don't know about the world's first, but it is the first bakery because it was started by two guys in Kansas City back in the 80s before people were as crazy about their dogs as they are today. And I mean, today, like, people don't blink about buying a birthday cake for your dog, but like back in the
Right.
80s, people were like, "What? No way!" So yeah, I just think it's amazing that they did such a great, like, building such a great community and business out of it back then. But yeah, they had three dogs, one of which was a Great Dane named Gracie. So you'll see Gracie and Dottie and like on our names, like of our sample cakes and cookies and stuff, just in tribute to the original three dogs that got it all started. But Gracie was a Great Dane that was deaf, and she had a lot of tummy troubles, and they couldn't get her to eat. And so they just started making cookies, and she would eat the cookies, and then it just kind of, like, their friends liked them, and then it just kind of grew into a thing. They've got a really great book about their origin story and their history. It's really cute. But yeah, and it's a great company. They're very supportive, but yeah, it is my baby. It's my bakery, and I live about 10-15 minutes away from the bakery, so I'm here all the time. But yeah, it's just a really great company, and I like what they stand for and what they do for dogs, and it's really good.
Well,
That-
thank you for sharing that. I think
Yeah,
I've got a
that's
pack
you
of the
still
food
yeah,
today.
you're still floofing away.
Chuckles.
So are all of the items more tummy friendly? I know, for example, Booger
Mhm.
has a very, very sensitive
Yeah.
stomach.
She can eat
and-
about 4 ingredients
right.
safely. Yeah.
And is everything, is it fewer ingredients? How does that work?
We try to use as less ingredients as we can. And everything is clearly marked. We do have people come in every day because there are a lot of dogs with sensitivities and allergies.
Mhm.
So we try to have everything clearly marked. And like, if I do anything with peanut butter, I make sure I don't reuse any of the equipment or silverware or tools or anything, or the mixer, and I make sure it's all clean before. So there's try to keep cross contamination down. Even though it is baking for dogs, I still treat it like I would if I was baking for humans. I keep everything clean and everything. So,
We love that.
but yeah, so and the ingredients, yes, we do have options. We have grain free, wheat free. Dairy's been a big one because we use yogurt chips for our decorating.
Okay.
So yeah, dairy free is kind of a hard one, but pretty much any other sensitivity or anything we can work around.
Wow.
Well, and yogurt
Amazing.
has got so many nutritional benefits for the
Yes.
pup if they can have it.
If they can have it. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, that's amazing that everything is marked, and and I love the peanut butter stuff. Because dogs love the peanut butter. I don't know that it's one of those things that a lot of dogs are sensitive to. People are, and to very clearly mark that is very important. I know my niece, my little niece, about a month ago had a reaction. She's extremely allergic to peanuts, and EpiPen and hospital visit.
Oh, goodness.
Yes. So, the sensitivity can be as much as if you pick something up. So the marking everything, and the having the ingredients, and the not having the cross contamination, you have no idea how important that is.
Allergy safe.
Allergy safe.
Yeah, allergy safe is good. So is that tell us about a typical day in your bakery as far as your prep and what you have to do to get everything, without getting too granular, just to kind of give us an idea of what it's like a day in the life of the dog bakery.
Yeah. Every day is different. Which I love. It's not boring.
Sure.
Um,
Not like insurance.
yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot less paperwork and boring documents. But yeah, like today, we're doing a lot of birthday cakes. There's a lot of dog birthdays and dog birthday parties, which I just adore.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a lot of cakes. But but yeah, it just every day is very different. You just don't know. It just depends on the customers and who's coming in, and I love it.
So, what is your turnaround time if someone wants to come to you and have either pup cakes or a birthday cake made? How much time do you need to be able to order to have that on delivery?
Usually, we try to say give us 2 to 3 days.
Well, this is so fun and I love it. And I love all these options that you have and the pretty little yummy options that you have. Can you tell us why you think Three Dog Bakery, and your bakery, of course, is a cut above of like just average dog cookies?
Um, well, besides the fact that it's like all natural, human grade ingredients, safe, and I also forgot to mention earlier that all of our dyes that we use is all vegetable powder, so we don't use
Oh,
any artificial coloring or anything, as well. And and the customer service, I love giving people the whole experience,
oh,
and making sure they can come in and just and have an enjoyable experience from just coming in the door and like picking out treats and then bringing their dog and and then taking it home and getting to make dogs happy. Like that's my goal. I love it.
You're a partner in our dog love life
yes,
here.
and there they all are barking outside, so they
Yeah.
agree.
They said, "Where are our carrot
Wh-
cake cookies you're
Cookies,
talking about? Those
exactly.
sound delicious. Holding out on us in there. Did we hear
Yeah.
food?"
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I love that. And can you, when you source the ingredients, are these like does Three Dog kind of do that for you, and then you are an order, or do you know how they're sourced at all?
Yes. I do order from Three Dog like the flowers and some of the ingredients because like our frosting is yogurt powder and buttermilk powder and so those do come from Three Dog. But like I buy local honey to use in the recipes and blueberries. I'm working on our cake of the month is a blueberry flavored cake, so bought some
Sounds
frozen
yummy.
blueberries.
Yeah.
So yeah, I use actual fruits and vegetables, and um, but yeah, that's
Awesome.
That's amazing.
Well, we will share in the description box the web address to look at Three Dog Bakery and also the information for Cynthia's location. If you're local to Phoenix or happen to be visiting, stop in, pay her a visit, get some dog cookies. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule running the shop to come
Yes.
talk to us. We really appreciate you.
thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate y'all. It was fun. It's nice
Great.
to meet y'all and chat with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
likewise. Well, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening. Hope it has a great business day.
Yes, so far so good.
Sell lots of biscuits. Sell lots and lots of biscuits and cupcakes and all those.
We're all dreaming about it now.
Yes.
All right. Well, you have a great evening. Thank you so much, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
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 Well, we hope that got you and your dog, maybe not you, I don't know, cat, but got your dog drooling.
Not me.
I don't know.
I
You
just-
seem like you were really enjoying hearing about this.
Because it's so beautiful. It really
You
is.
saw how yummy they look.
Yes, they're really quite quite lovely. The decorating is it's right up there.
Yeah.
Like if they could do my wedding cake, that would be great because it would be perfect.
Oh, dog wedding cake. So sweet.
We may have to have one of those
For the doggy guests.
For the doggy guests. Yes,
Yeah. All right. We'll call Cynthia up.
I will.
Yeah. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. The Creator Series is specific to items created for our pets and in celebration of our pets.
Yes.
We will see you next week here every Thursday. Candy, Cat, Chuckles, Mortimer, Tito, Digby, Booger, and Indy.
Yes. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.